G'day. So we've come back to Selen's little hideaway, and we're going to give her the next little bit of magic.
My apprentice, give me a moment later. I have a favor to ask. The form you see before you is merely a projection. My body lies elsewhere, but the Academy's shackles prevent it being moved. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula at the southern tip of the lands between, imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika, past the plain of the Wandering Mausoleum. Can you make the journey to my body? I have something that I can only trust with you.
Yes.
Who could have guessed? What a place to find Master Lusat. You have my gratitude. This is all your work. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice. And a kindred spirit. This is a mere token of my thanks. Please, take it.
And she gives you some starlight shards.
This brings us a full... The bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat can be admitted to the Academy. If only I could undo these wretched shackles. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula, imprisoned in... Can you make the journey? I have something.
So her body is in here, in the Witchbane ruins. So we're going to come from either one of these, doesn't matter, but it's easier to come down from the Fourth Church of Marika. And we're going to go and find her body. Okay, so there's the mausoleum that she was talking about, and there are the ruins, and it is Mage City down here. So we're going to do this because they're just going to be coming at us with all of the rubbish mage stuff that they do. I don't know what those things do, but they are remarkably easy to kill. Now, I want to go down there. That one, I guess, was guarding all this crap. Any more? Yep, okay. Is that it? Can I go talk to her now? Okay, thanks guys. So they are the only enemies I've ever seen that actually will follow you down here. So you can pick up the ambush shard, because we just got ambushed. And there's the body.
My apprentice. Thank you for coming. These shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes waver. Someone may come for my life, and so I entrust it with you. Myself.
And she gives us her, basically her soul. And when you take it, of course, she dead.
Thank you, my apprentice. This is my essence. Please, treat it with care.
Oh yeah.
Treat it. What you hold is my very being. Treat it. What you hold.
So she has died. If you quit and reload, now you need to have done what we've done. So you needed to have finished the Radahn Festival. You needed to have talked to Jaren. You needed to have had, that's the guy with the funny coloured pants. You need to have had Jaren say, I got some work to do. I got to go kill some witches. And you need him to go. Now, once all of those criteria are met, then it looks like we might be able to, either here or at the next bit, get access to the final battle. And then you have to choose what you want to do. And I'm going to be very mercenary about the whole thing. But here's Jaren. Have a chat to him.
Ah, well met. I hardly expected to see the champion of the festival here, of all places. You didn't know Selen, did you? Well, whatever the case, she's dead now. Just put it behind you. She was known as the Graven Witch. Obsessed by the primeval current, countless sorcerers fell to her hand. The most dangerous mage in the entire history of Rhea Lacaria's academy. It is strange, though. The woman, she was like a husk. Her soul already fled. I suspect Selen lives on elsewhere. I'm sure she'll turn up eventually, in another body. A sickening thought, but one that won't stop gnawing at me.
Yeah, sorry, pal.
Selen, I'm sure she's a sick.
So now that we've got him and got her, we can come back to chat to Sorceress Selen. Tell her, we got it. We got your glintstone thing before he killed you. Let me come back in here. She gone. She ain't here. Right? So where she's gone, because she's dead, is now back over at Rani's house. So we're going to go to the daytime because otherwise it's all just too difficult and annoying. And there's nothing that's going to let you know that, I don't think. So if we come in here and go, oh, right, she's not here. Okay, but then you have to think, where have I seen her body or something like her body before? And the answer is kind of in Celivis's special place. So maybe I can kind of come down here. That guy's there, but if I come down here and just go left and come into this area and go back down here again, I can see her body. Kind of waiting, sitting around, and we can transplant the primal glintstone into this body. Hello. Where are your shoes? Got no shoes.
Just how long has it been?
Yeah, a little while.
You've helped me fill a new body once again. And it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the academy to expel the Carian royal family and restore the primeval current. My dear apprentice. I owe this all to you. Finally, I can return to expel.
So she's now going to go back to here. And before she does, I think it would be a good idea for us to think about collecting our next weapon. So I'm going to... Now, do I actually have enough? Oh, yeah, I do. So we're going to actually cash in a remembrance. So come and talk to her.
Well, you managed to return.
Sure did.
You know what this means. The Erdtree has burned you. The fingers Remain still.
Good, because they're just weird.
Shaken by this turn of events, they are busy consulting the greater will.
I'm Macbeth.
When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if no matter for me,
Now, we're going to... So you can cash these in. You can see, for example, for... we could get Godric's axe. We could get Rani's. She has the glintstone staff. And also the spell, the full moon spell, which is a particularly powerful one. Radahn, of course, had the swords and the bow. Morgoth has Morgoth's sword, which does bleed damage, etc. But it's unfortunately it's not very good. And a sort of a reusable spell thing. We want this. So this is we can either get Rykard's Rancor, which is you know, that blowing up death thing, but we want the Blasphemous Blade. So we're going to grab the Blasphemous Blade.
now go forth.
And we're going to equip it. Now, the reason I feel okay using this, it was a meta weapon. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, nice. It's a bit heavy for us. I like it. Maybe I can actually... What about... Does that change things? Does that change things? It really is very heavy. Okay, so... What do we want to do? We want to take that down. Make that Godric Knight. There we go. Champion braces. That looks about right. Oh no, we don't want that. We want gloves. So we do want gloves. Let's go Hoslow, but we can take these bad boys down to maybe Scaled or Raging Wolf. So we can probably take these back up again. There we go. Okay, so that's the... Now come and have a good look at it. Let's get up and look at it in the sun. This is the Blasphemous Blade. And it's covered in the blood of all the enemies it's killed. Underneath is gold. On the outside is the Blasphemer. So that's a symbol of Macbeth. He was an honourable man. He was the best of us. He's now a blasphemer. Now, we are in a position where we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Somber. So we're going to upgrade this to a +10. If we've got the money for it. We probably do. We've got a rune we could cash in.
Well, I took you've no matter to lay out your own.
So, if you're having a look down the right-hand side, down at the attribute scaling and see how it changes as we upgrade. So now it's going up to a C in Faith. And it goes up to a C in Strength. And now when we give the final upgrade, it goes up to a B in Faith. And wow, we had exactly the amount of money to do it. I think that's fate. That's Kismet. All right. So now that we've done that, we're going to go back and finish off Selen's quest line, and we do that here where Renala is. So Renala, we can't even use it. You know what? Let me get out of here. So when we come into Renala's area, behind it the door is open. And when you come out, you have two options. And depending on what you want. So there are two summon signs. One there and one there. This one says help Selen. This one says challenge Selen. Now what's going to happen is, depending on which way you go, Jeren is going to fight Selen, right? And if you kill, if you support Selen, because you might like to, then you will get the ability to, you're going to get the ability to buy stuff from her anyway, but you'll get all of Jeren's clothing. So you'll get his outfit, you'll get all that sort of stuff, but we can betray him and get that anyway. But if you support Jeren, you're going to get an ancient smithing stone, and we're totally going to do that instead, because Selen, we are nothing if not the betrayer. So we are going to challenge Selen, and she's going to fling a metric ton of magic at you. So first of all, I'm going to put this up.
Graven Witch, Queen of Caria, I vow this time to crush both your and your primal glintstone. I am
Now she is going to chuck all kinds of magic at you. Oh man, why can't I lock on? So we're hitting her not very well. Here we go. And down she goes. Get out of there, because the spells continue even after you're dead. For that you get a rune arc and a fur-calling finger remedy. And we can chat to Gerund. She's dead, so you get her bell bearing, which means you can buy her spells and things. And if you come outside, back out to the area where we helped him in the first place. And I'm going to eat one of them. We can chat to him.
My thanks for the aid given. I heard from Iji that Lady Rani might have found herself a champion. But I didn't know he was talking about you. You've helped me fulfill an old promise. This is the least I can do for you. Please, take it.
Thank you.
Well, brave warrior, no. We shall indeed meet again. Well,
if you want his outfit, you can kill him now, and you'll get the outfit. I really don't want his outfit, but I'm going to kill him anyway.
Must be eliminated before you can pose a threat to Caria.
Whoa! Yep, I am a menace.
Beware.
And you can get his armor. So that is the way to do that quest and get everything from everybody. If we come back in here, you can see he hit pretty hard. And if we rest here, all is as it was. Okay, so that's Selen's quest and Seluvus's quest and almost all of the quests done except for one last bit, and that's going to be Blythe. So let's go in there and do that one. Now, where was he? I always get this confused. I'm just going to have to check a bunch of them. Was it Waterfall Basin? They all sound... They're all such completely useless names of places that I don't know which one. Lucky. Okay, it's this one. We're coming down to the Noxtella Waterfall Basin, and we are going to fight and hopefully kill Blythe as the champion of Rani. So coming in here, go past the death guys. It's death, baby. Death. Oh man, that went about as badly as it could have gone. Okay, all right. Let's think about this. Really? Wow. Oh yeah. All right. So, yeah, all right. So we've killed that thing, killed the two of them. You have to go past, you can just run past them, but I kind of want to set up before this fight. So I want to make sure that we get out of the death, out of that stuff. I can't see. Okay. All right, so he's around the corner. And he's going to appear in there, and he's not going to give you any time at all. And you can't summon anyone in. So this fight is all about hitting him hard and early. So go straight at him, and you want to absolutely take him out as quickly as you can.
Tell the two fingers that Rani the witch cometh.
Ow.
To rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Ow. He's healing the same way we are.
Beautifully fought. My thanks. It was more of a challenge than I envisioned.
And
now
he's down.
I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and E.G. I love them.
Well, I don't know if you love them that much. We get the discarded palace key. And we get to move forward into this area down to one of the ugliest parts of the game. The Lake of Rot. This whole thing is just rot. So we are not going to deal with in the middle of the Lake of Rot is a magma worm, right? The only reason to go to a substantial hassle, get special mushroom armor, and 10,000 little things to go into the Lake of Rot is to fight a magma worm for which you get a dragon heart. And it's like, you know what? I don't need the dragon heart, and I couldn't be bothered fighting the magma worm. But what we do want is to come up here again. Now that we've got a key, we're going to come up here and we're going to use the key. So the key that we just got opens this chest. And we can pick up the Dark Moon Ring. And the Dark Moon Ring is something that we're going to give to Lady Rani. And so the way we're going to do that is back down here, Lake of Rot. So I'm not going to fight the rot. I'm going to just run across. Which means what I want is we're going to use, so you can come down here to the right and get the map. The way this area works, if you're really keen, there's only one enemy out there. It's full of, that literally is rot, and it's junk loot everywhere except for out there, right out there, there's a magma worm in the rot that you can fight in the rot, and you can get an alabaster knight sword from an area of it that I couldn't care less about. So what I'm going to do is race across, which means I want my bestial vitality going. And we want to have Flame Cleanse Me turned on. And we're going to do... It's not going to make any difference, but I'll put one of those on. And we're going to run. And we're running for that archway. So we're going to let that happen. Not stopping for anything else. As soon as it gets to about halfway, I'm going to eat up my... Put that on. Keep running. So as soon as it gets to about halfway, I'm going to eat my health thing. One of them. Keep going. As soon as it gets halfway, I'm going to eat my health thing. Keep going. We should be able to make it all the way across. And you're okay now because we're about to get a grace. But just to show you that whole thing in there and fighting the magma worm over there, you get 1 somber 8, which we've already got. So no thanks. If you want to come in, you're more than welcome to. You go right ahead. I'm not touching it. FromSoft does this in every game. They've had, usually it's a poison swamp, and they're just pointless for the sake of being pointless. So what we're going to do here is actually pursue proper stuff. So we're going to kill everything that's in here. I want bestial vitality on. What's in here is a whole bunch of those pest things, prawn guys. So we've got prawn guys, we've also got a seed beast, and you can summon friends in if you want. Dropping down, around the corner, drop down again, and you can drop down again. Now you got options. First of all, we're going to go and deal with the seed beast. So we're going to come down here to the left. We've got that thing over there, which we are definitely going to kill. Taker's Flames, you can see, is quite substantial. Okay, so you can see that it chews up an awful lot of FP, even though we've got the carrion thing on. So definitely going to put that on, that, and we're going to be using up lots and lots and lots of our flasks. So we want to come out here, summon the seed beast, then come back. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. I really don't want you there as well. Oh, man. Now, the good thing about Taker's Flames is it actually gives you health back when you hit it. It does flame damage. Quite a bit of health. It used to do... Wow. It used to do really crazy... Wow. Okay, I didn't know he did that. It used to do really crazy stance damage and would break the stance of anything that touched it. It doesn't do that anymore. That got nerfed, which is why I feel comfortable using it. It was pretty OP when it did that. That was a very silly thing that it had. That just made it, you know, way too powerful to be taken seriously. And people just binged it, which is, you know, I get it. It's a nice, powerful weapon. But what I want to do is, I guess, take the prawns out first. Any more that are coming down? Yeah, there's probably one up there. So let's take the prawns out first. Okay, so they're all, that's done. There's another one over there. Now, are there any more? No, no, no. Okay. So now I'm going to get my guy. And I'm going to beat him up. And I'm going to eat that. And that. And that. And we're going to try again. Alright. Come back here, you bastard. And of course he's Scarlet Rotted me. So I've got to come over here and get rid of that. Now, I'm hoping my Mimic can actually do something. Oh yeah, this is much better. Oh yeah, 3,000. Whoa! Come on, Mimic, do some damage. We're hitting it. Alrighty. Oh, man. There we go. There we go. Done. Woo! And for that, you get a golden seed. And we'll just run down here and grab this stuff. We're not wearing any protective gear, so you can see smithing 7, smithing 6. And that's all we're going to get from this area. And very quickly before we finish up here, because we have actually taken out most of them, we're going to go up there and collect all the goodies. So come on, Mimic, come with me. Earn your keep. Come on, you can do it, I believe in you. Let's go. So what we have here are a bunch of these guys, and if you're lucky, you can get a twofer. There we are. It has a pretty good range on it. And this is a great place to farm their glaive, if you want it. We pick up another smithing 5, and then nothing. That's it, we're done. Come up here, collect your reward, which is pretty good if you're doing a dagger build. Dual daggers can be lots of fun, and this is the Scorpion Stinger, which is, as you would imagine, a rot dagger. Fantastic. All right, so now we're going to go back to the Grand Cloister, and we will leave this episode here and pick it up next time when we're going to take on the boss of this area. See ya!